so even this, like this connection and being a part of the whole mission here, it is definitely my purpose. And getting to film in South Africa, it was a very emotional thing to
Yeah.
do.
And this is going to feed into, I just love our conversation because everything just feeds into everything and it's just flowing. But I consider, and many consider you a mogul in the industry, and you've just spoken about things that matter to you and how the impact on people like me who are watching means a lot to you. I want to know, what are some of the other ways that you support talent in other creatives in a similar way that somebody saw talent in you when you were just doing a pageant and they're like, that is raw talent. That is beautiful. Let me channel it and
Mhm.
let me water and grow this and let it flourish on its own. So, what are some of the ways in which you help do for others what was done for you to get you where you are today?
So one of the biggest things that I'm super proud of was early on when I moved to Atlanta, because I moved to Atlanta from California. It's been 13 years now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first moved here and I started to connect with the acting community out here, and everyone was very fresh, very new, very green. And my mission was, if I'm going to live here in Atlanta and be a part of the entertainment community here in Atlanta,
Yeah.
I wanted the caliber of talent to be just as great as it is where I just left in
Yeah.
California. So that was important to me. And so what I did, so in California, there's this bookstore called Samuel French, which
Mm-hmm.
is a bookstore that has all these plays, all these theatrical books, anything that you want on anything in the entertainment business, acting, directing, producing. And so I decided I wanted to open up a bookstore in
Wow.
Atlanta, and I did. So I opened up a store called The Green Room. See, if I tilt
Hmm.
my head, do you see that green star?
Yes, 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 that's it.
Okay, that was from my opening, our grand opening. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the logo of The Green Room.
Why the green room?
So the green room is the place where you wait when you're waiting to go on air. Like
Ah.
you're waiting to go on backstage, you wait in the green room. So the
Mm-hmm.
green room is the waiting
The
space
waiting
before you
space.
go on to perform. Yeah. And so I called it the green room. And it was a theatrical bookstore. So I had books. I actually did a partnership, started carrying some of the books that Samuel French carried. But it was also a coffee shop. So we had, coffee and pastries and stuff like that. But we also had a small stage in there. And I would teach acting classes and invite others that I knew that taught acting or
Wow.
directing. And so we would teach classes out of the green room. And we also had live music and stuff like that. So it was a artist haven. It was beautiful. It was lovely. So many relationships were cultivated in that space. So many young actors that have gone on and they're having acting careers right now. But really, it was just the connection that we all made. We became a family. There's so many young girls and young men that became friends there at the green room, and they're still friends. And a lot of them are still my mentees. So that is what I did. That was the big thing I did. Financially, I couldn't keep it going. So it was up for about like 3 years, 3.5 years. It was here in Atlanta. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, like over 10 years ago. And I think it was just before its time.
Yeah,
Like if I were to do it right now,
it will
it,
blossom.
it would be amazing because Atlanta finally caught up with artistry on the acting side. They were
Mhm.
already, thriving on the music scene, but the acting scene has finally kind of caught up here. And
And
so
it's
I
becoming a
now,
hub for so many creatives.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So that was my baby, and that's something I'm so proud of, and all all the talent that came through there. I'm so proud of them, and we're all still connected, and watching their journeys is a blessing. And and I still teach privately. I still coach some people. So that's what I do.
Wow, that is beautiful, particularly because you get to, it's like you get like it gets like there's a process of multiplication and how somebody got to recognize talent in you and helped you through it, and you get to do it to more people, so that train or that tree just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. And that is just beautiful to hear. It's really beautiful to hear. The last question that I'm going to ask to tie our conversation together is a personal question to me, right? I consider you, respect you as a Black woman, and I am turning 20 next month. So I just need you to think of yourself on your 19th birthday, if you can, or your 20th, somewhere around there, if it's not too far away.
Oh, it's
if it's
very
not
far
way
away.
down memory lane.
It's very far. Trust me.
What advice would you give to yourself? What would you say to 20-year-old Terri?
The biggest thing I would say, and the one thing that I feel like I've struggled with throughout my life, is to trust your instincts. I think that we get so convoluted by what others think, wanting to please others, trying to make sure that we don't upset somebody, trying to make sure that we're accepted by the people that, we admire, we love, meaning even our family, our friends. And it causes you to sometimes not even trust your own inner voice, that you go the other way because this is what your mom would want you to do, or, this is what my teacher said is right. I think that we shortchange ourselves when we don't trust our instincts, when we don't trust that inner voice, because that inner voice is the God in us.
Wow.
And there's no greater power or anything stronger than that, what we should believe in. Believe in yourself, believe in that voice, and trust it.
So believe in yourself, believe in that voice, trust your instincts. Wow, yeah. That's such beautiful advice, and not even just for myself, but for many others and who will get a chance to watch and listen to this. So thank you so much for your words of wisdom, for for sharing your experience. And like I said, you are an icon to me, and this is just beautiful. It's, like I said, unbelievable, and it's just an honor. It's such an honor. Thank you so much, Terri, for taking out the time to speak to me, speak to us, and to drop these pearls of wisdom. And we appreciate it. We appreciate you. We appreciate the work that you do, and we hope that you continue thriving, continue flowing and blossoming in it. And again, August is a packed month for us because we have so much to watch from you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. It's my honor to speak with you. You are a beautiful soul. Thank you.
Thank you.